Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He has found a way through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's so...
Mbappe! In he goes again.
France definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the...
And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Barcola. Zaire Emery. He'll try from distance. Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise is flagged offside. And he's quick to return it, and he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Camavinga. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. France have their second corner now. Barcola! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. France currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Spread to the right. Barcola. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Japan have reclaimed it. Zaire Emery. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Zaire Emery. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
France really have stepped it up now. More greedy and forced the issue.
France get their fourth corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Japan are looking to go forward now. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tanaka, Ito. Half an hour played now. And Kubo. Looking for options for movement. Duan. Chance for Ito. Very nicely done. Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Olise with 2 goals already to his name. Great vision. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Kubo. He's played it back. That has been slung wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's going wide left. Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So, a temporary halt to the action. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Away we go again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcola. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on Zaire Emery! And he's stuck it away. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France are having a ball here. Ito. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Olise receives it in a wide position. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great defending, strong and determined. Searching pass he's played there. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spread it left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Olise is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Chance for Ito! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. He's looking wide. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ito. Rabiot.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Endo. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le
At
numéro
least that has
11.
given their people something to smile about. Oh, that's clever.
Le numéro 9.
Picked out
Le numéro
brilliantly.
10. Attention,
Mbappe
changement.
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Over to the right flank.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 12. À sa place, le numéro 7. Changement.
France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's got space here. Mbappe finding himself in space. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. It's not an especially good pass, that. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kamada. Can he get on the end of this? Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's got away, and he's being shifted off it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Dembele! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Après 89 minutes de jeu. Le numéro 10.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Temps additionnel.
And that interception
3 minutes.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great...
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nemecha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Bakula! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Threads one in. Elise. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Decent shot! In he goes again! Goal! France! And France are in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 11, Police.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Schlotterbeck. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Barcola. He's a sharp little ball here. Musiala. Sane. And it's Kimmich. And he's managed to get free. Barcola. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 11, Police.
France luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Nice control. He'll try from distance. And here's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sané. Wriggles his way through. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Havertz. And he is deftly away. And this is Sané. Sané! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tar. And the Mecha. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Havertz. Tries to pass it through. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. He's on. Can he finish? Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France find a position of real strength now. Pavlovic. Wits. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hops for safety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Havertz. And here's Sané. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? And here's Elise. Lovely bit of skill. Barcola. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Away we go again. Musiala. Pavlovic. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Havertz.
Oh, really well played.
And the through ball. Musiala has it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Rabiot! Oh, brilliant save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcola picks it up out wide. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Mbappe! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Now it's Havertz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's straight offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Coming on the field is number 8, Leon Goretzka. Substitution.
Engages and forces him off the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. France still have the cards to affect this game. Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Oh, played through for the wide man. Havertz. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Kimmich gets it away. Oh no, this does not look good. Goretzka. Chouameni. Barcola. And it's Zaire Emery. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7, Kai Havertz. Number 19, Sane.
Tar.
Coming on the field,
To
number
Goretzka.
26.
Now it's Undav.
Number 13, Gross.
Played into space. Thinks about the shot. Nemecha. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice sequence of passes, this. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Wits. That pass isn't the best. And it's Dembele. Mbappe, and he shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
France are almost home and dry now. Pavlovic. Not going up front in a hurry. And he's intervened well there. Pavlovic. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. Kimmich. Nemecha. Goretzka. And it's Gross.
2 added minutes
Time
has been
added on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.